conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over first. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Caught here by Griffin. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
Well, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go, let's bring it. Yellow, go.
Now Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They give it to Williams, running right.
Right into it.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
second and 3 at the Jets' 18-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Williams. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. And all the way down inside the 5 and a 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come here, switch it. Flip, flip, flip.
Jameis now on 1st down. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Winston. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball,
I didn't press the wrong button. That's what I did.
Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage.
That was a good play,
Kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to
shit
figure it
like
out,
that,
sniff
man.
it out, and finish it off.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run for it with Barkley, and he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
They ain't supposed to be doing shit like that. They just doing nothing good, man.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
So
the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Williams. He's got the first down inside the 10. That burst good for 20 and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Every time Saquon gets the ball, they running, yo.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's convert. He's coming. Hey, stop.
Here's Winston. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll rifle this one deep right side, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh my God. I thought he was going to automatic catch that.
Right there.
I should have caught it.
Was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all.
Man,
Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey,
back
just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
But he's right there. Like.
Now Williams. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
No. Watch the eye.
Where's what you call that? I don't even know where he is.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Watch safety screaming. Watch safety screaming. Safety screaming. Hey, yo, go. Check. Watch 54. Watch attack. Go, baby. Return to that shot. Get that ball. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. All day. Just like that.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Mike, attack. Mike 5-4. I'm coming after you. Watch the Charlene. Hey, watch the ship.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. 25 yards that time.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Why are they playing behind the man so much?
Watch the run. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. I'm trying. Hey, 15. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You remember me?
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Really about to be pissed
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived. And that short, an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Mahomes now to throw. And going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if they were watching this in the film room, you took off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle it. That's what you're looking for.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Winston to throw for it on 4th. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. First red zone opportunity now for the Jets. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll try and run forward Barkley. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Winston now into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
That's possible.
He's at the 50. 30, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker on for the PAT.
It feels so good to get that stupid ass.
And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I'm really getting tired of losing.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You know what I do? I'm always throwing the fucking game away.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I want to start off good, so I won't have to. That won't be it won't hurt as much as lose.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Like
they built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run it again with Williams. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Yellow. Right. Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, yellow, go. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Check right. Let's work right.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. He was looking for Watkins that time. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points.
I caught down by myself. This is the wrong time I did. Something like that.
Now they just look at their
That's
offense
the
and say,
the
guys, let's go. Capitalize on this one.
A long time since I did some shit like that.
Following the interception, Winston.
No!
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there. To no avail. 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight. You just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
They're supposed to be moving the ball, not just getting demolished.
Play fake. Winston.
They
push him back to the 34.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I love his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Winston. Making his presence felt in the backfield. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams.
He didn't get that far.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Offense killing me. Offense is just killing me.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Chopper. 57 colors. Check the call.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch yellow. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Watch the run. Yellow. Check 37.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That goes for a gain of 31.
Can't score now. Fuck. You play Madden like that.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And now there he does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 28-0.
I can't never do nothing because throwing that did something, start getting something going.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Always shit, bro.
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Can't get nobody, bro. I can't have one great game. I don't believe I believe once I get blew out, this is the end of that shit. I ain't gonna win no game this season.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the last go around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think
Levante David picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys are playing the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just run them in.
3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
The ball.
Yeah, when the second half comes,
it's
it's
go
really
down
easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
God, this is
and how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Winston. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete.
He really swapped that ball.
Surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over.
Really caught it over the dude and he just couldn't come down with it. Man, fuck this shit, man. I mean, curl up, man. Like somebody catch the ball, they come down with all the ball pops out. He literally had
down Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. 57. 44,
now Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey.
Should have kept speed, man. Should have kept running around with it.
Travis Kelsey. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle, and that will extend this big lead.
Get demolished. I mean, they just get demolished all the time. It's sad.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
I could have gone all the way with that.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
If I run the ball, I don't like to throw. Like,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
How
So
much
now they can come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Right.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Check. Hey, 5 on the kick.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He literally dropped the ball every time I throw it to him. Right there. Boom, come down, ball pops out.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for New York.
I don't give a shit no more, man.
And he uncorks a beauty.
Every
Best of the day.
Freaking throw them through the ball. They
Boy, he
catch
fielded
it
it
and then they
right on the
drop
goal
it.
line.
I'll be damned he run a punt return on me.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm gonna play Madden, man. It's stupid.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. We know these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. That's always puzzled me a little bit.
Check 24. Check. Hey, 57, 57.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on third down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Chiefs on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's complete. There's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
I already know where this play going.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
Like the torment
second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set it. Hey, let's give us a person. Check 25. Check 25. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Wait,
Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Look at that. I knew that was going to be a pick. Once I saw him do that.
Kendall Fuller.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe... Well, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
It ain't like it matters.
Zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now it's Crowder. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10.
My playbook's over again. Professional offense, ridiculous. You gotta stop me every time I do something.
Let's go, D. Gonna be a long day.
On the draw, this is Barkley. They'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now on 2nd and 13. Winston. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
First down, Winston. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards, the final tally. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Yeah, man, they don't let the man get explosive, man.
Another try for Barkley. And
God, he called for the grab shit. I swear, they can't stop one
before he
guy.
could even get started. Chalk
That's
that
all
up
I
as
need
a
was one good block
and
right
now it's
there.
3rd down. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
They get in the same position all the time.
Here's Winston.
He dropped it.
But knocked away and incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
My patient really running slim in this game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock.
They don't
after
run
that.
the clock out. They're not supposed to do that. They just keep on doing shit like that. They won the game. They ain't going to run the clock out. They're going to try to keep scoring. have to do that because I'm losing by over 21 points.
Mahomes going to throw it here.
Shit, I'm doing my old shit again.
Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Why didn't
It'll be
I
a
get
pick
a
up at
pick?
16 and a Chiefs first down.
That was literally a pick right
Mahomes
there.
now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down.
Stinks, man. Yeah, I'm not a jet fan. Damn, this team really does stink. Stink like they do it right. Yeah, man.
He's on the crossing route. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
He ain't got no help. Look at this, man.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Man.
Mahomes now to throw. Coverage continues. It's another touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point.
Man, fuck this shit, man.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
We're all about 46 points. There's never
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I'm trying to have a losing season all the time. All I do is have losing season.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the
don't
end zone
have one,
for a
but not.
touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do...
And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Start telling them niggas
that
good
number of
game.
points,
It wasn't a good
continually feel like
game.
they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an
Run the
offensive
ball,
coordinator,
man.
you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, it's
And then you
back-to-back
got elite
victories now
quarterbacks and
after the
shit,
Week 1
man.
defeat
They
as they
got
move to 2-1.
Got
And they'll
that
get to
damn
stay home
interception-
again
the
next
interception
week.
king.
Meanwhile, for the Jets, continue as they'll...